10 interesting facts about dwarves in Tanu. 1. In the world of Tanu, the dwarves are a fairly unified people with little to no subgroups within their society. Only through different guilds of crafts do they find any division amongst one another. But they also find great value in those different crafts. Dwarves stand usually between 4 to 5.5 feet tall, with great long braided hair, larger noses and ears, and stocky in appearance. 2. Dwarves came into existence during the time of Andoria, but kept to themselves and acted quite solitary. Only after the fall of the Birthland did they decide to interact with other races and cultures. 3. When the dwarves found a new homeland, a large collection of mountains that they named the Caverns of Nested Wings, they wished to take as little as possible from the world in order to sustain themselves. This caused much suffering in their people, since they hurt themselves in order to protect the rest of the world. Nyaya blessed the mountains to produce an overabundance of trees that grew up and went through their entire life cycle in one day. This gave the dwarves all the resources they would ever need from the outskirts of the woods, that continuously grew. 4. The dwarves eventually dug deep into the earth in search of treasures of the earth. While digging, they found strange, large, rocky eggs that soon hatched as the next stage of dragons in the world. These would grow up to be much larger than the ones from Andoria and boast a longer lifespan and power. The dragons were placed there by Frindle, the god of magic. The first set of dragons all ascended upon birth to be the minor gods of the dragons. A bond was formed between the dragons and those who found and raised them. 5. Kirkasan. Our Nest is the main dwarven settlement and the home of the dragon egg forges. The dwarves live in their lower caves and run large furnaces that heat their city, while also heating a cave system directly above them, where they incubate dragon eggs that dragons will lay there, knowing their eggs and hatchlings would be safe in dwarven hands. When a dragon is born, it will make its way down into Kirkasan and find a dwarf that it will deem as its own. Until that dwarf eventually passes away, the dragon will look after the dwarf and vice versa. 6. Dwarves are known for their great skill in many manners of crafts, along with their ability to live in harmony with dragons and many other animals of the world. 7. Dwarves possess the vices of pipeweed and ale, looking to often enjoy life to its fullest, sometimes to an extreme extent that can get each other into trouble. 8. Most dwarves are Ragas, so they believe their spirit will go to the plane of earth when they die. They also look to the stars for guidance and worship the 7 stars, which are the 7 minor dragon gods. 9. Dwarves are not known for their skills in magic, beyond sigils and runes. Their flair for casted spells and potions is minimal. 10. There are 2 important organizations within the dwarven world. One is the Order of Heat, who make it their duty to run the furnaces that heat their homes, but more importantly, the nests of the dragons above them. These dwarves will also go above and nurture the dragon eggs, even singing to them at times. They will even help break apart an egg when a hatchling is attempting to get out, but can't. The second organization among them is called the Order of Time. These dwarves are record keepers. They keep track of all crimes, oaths, promises, alliances, and deals made between nations, groups, and important individuals in their culture, or others that they learn about. Dwarves consider it important to know who owes who what.